This is the all-new Volvo S60 T4 R-Design. Now, it's one of three variants that Volvo has. This is right smack in the middle. You have the T4 Momentum, you have the T4 R-Design that you see here today, and of course, there's always the top-of-the-line T5 R-Design that comes with all the bells and whistles. Now, you might be wondering, why aren't we doing the T5 R-Design then? Well, at sgCarMart, we like to have a balance of performance and price. And the T4 R-Design today fits exactly that bill. The Volvo S60 with three variants is priced from $172,000 to $198,000. This T4 2-litre turbocharged engine produces 187 brake horsepower and 300 Nm of torque. The 8-speed automatic transmission brings the car from 0 to 100 km per hour in 7.1 seconds. For more details on the S60 or any other car, head on to sgCarMart.com to help you make the smart choice on your next car. Now for looks, the wing mirror now comes in black. As with the door edges, it's slightly different from previous generation R-Design where it was actually silver. Now speaking of silver, the larger-than-life badge right here is now brushed aluminium. Previously, it was actually glossy silver. Now, it might be a very small change, but it sort of gives the brand a little bit of understated feel, more humble if you may, even though the grille has changed to become more aggressive. Now, all these, together with what Volvo calls the Thor's Hammers headlamps, makes the car look really fashionable. In fact, I think it's one of the best looking cars in the segment right now. Now, round the back, you get dual integrated tailpipes that wrap up the entire sporty hunkered package of the Volvo S60. In my opinion, it actually looks a lot better than the T4 Momentum, which is actually just a round tailpipe. Now onto the boot. While the 392 litres of space here isn't class-leading, it has actually grown from previous generation, which means it'll fit a check-in luggage, and a market trolley. With ease! I mean, James will be able to fit inside here, but again, before I digress, let's take a look at the back seat. In the cabin of the back seat, the first thing that I really notice is how much leg room there is for me. And I'm not saying that because I'm vertically limited, I'm saying it because it's really true. I could even slouch like this, right? And I still have so much leg room to play around with. In fact, according to Volvo, the wheelbase has increased by 100 millimeters, which sort of translates to some 240% more knee clearance. Now, while I can't confirm if that's true because I'm not a mathematician and neither am I an engineer, I can tell you that it feels really spacious right here. Headroom is more than adequate for me, and I suspect someone who's as tall as James wouldn't have much problems fitting inside here. Elsewhere, you get a lot of cubby holes right here. I could put my phone here or even here. There is one thing that's really cool. Space for phone, more space for more stuff, and get this, cup holders. You get expensive to the touch, soft plush leather seats. Feels really good, feels really comfortable, but I do have one small quibble though. The transmission tunnel right here is a tad too high, even for a front-wheel driven car. So I suspect the S60 might be best left for two at the back. But you know what? Let's get three people in to see if the back seat can fit them. Hey guys.
Hey.
In this R-Design variant, equipment levels are high. Now, Volvo is said to make one of the best seats in the business, and I suspect that could well be true. I like the contoured seats, it's definitely comfortable to be on. Facing me is a multifunctional steering wheel with white stitches around it. It sort of makes it different because there's a contrast in a sea of black, and this white stitching really stands out. Beyond that, I can see a 12.3-inch adaptive driver display that pretty much shows me everything that I need to know. There's a time, fuel consumption, I even see the title of the song that I'm playing right now. And of course, our design badges and the pedal shifters right here to remind you that this is an upper class variant that you're driving. The dashboard is simple, very straightforward, no unnecessary curves for the sake of design points. Below it is a 9-inch infotainment touchscreen display. Now, it is quite intuitive, very straightforward, and it doesn't lag. However, all the features that you need and want, they're all here, including air conditioning system, which sort of makes it a little bit frustrating if you are to live with the car every day, because you kind of need to go in several times to adjust the air conditioning. But that of course just means that the cabin is clear of buttons, making this S60 cabin quite comfortable, clean and concise, which is really, really good. You know what's also really good? The sunroof. Yep. One touch opens up, another. There you go. Now to find out how comfortable the S60 really is. This Volvo S60 T4 variant has a 2-litre power plant underneath its bonnet that pumps out 187 horsepower and 300 Newton meters of torque. Now, driven lightly, it's very comfortable and entirely usable, with all the good low-end power and torque that's channeled to the front wheels in a very, very smooth manner. Get hard on the throttle, however, and you wish that there's more refinement. It has largely to do with the fact that it doesn't sound good when you extend the throttle. And that's nitpicking really, because what the S60 lacks in oral drama, it more than makes up for it with its big lungs. It just feels like there's so much puff left on tap that there's just not enough roads left for me to go. The S60's ride with this lowered suspension is soft, but it's not soft to the extent whereby it feels bumpy or floaty. As a matter of fact, it's comfortable enough to soak up bumps and ruts with ease. The steering is very well weighted, although it lacks the sort of feedback that you'll like. In that sense, really, I have very little to complain about the S60. But if I had to complain about something, it's probably the fact that it doesn't come with ventilated seats. And that's really important, to me at least, especially when Singapore's weather is that temperamental. Well. So here's the big question. Is this Volvo S60 the most dynamic car the brand has ever produced? I can't conclusively prove that claim, but I gotta tell you, it sure does feel like it. It handles very tidily, it's very assuring, the chassis is very taut and composed around corners, and it just drives really, really well. As a matter of fact, on the move, the S60 is never lifeless. So here's another big question, right? Will buy, won't buy, or go try? For me, it's a go try. Why? Because the S60 here isn't as dynamically sound as the BMW 3 Series, it's not as posh as the Audi A4, and it doesn't have the luxurious badge like how the Mercedes C-Class has. It's sort of right smack in between. The T4 R-Design variant that we have today strikes a perfect balance between luxury and comfort driving performance. So what do you look for in a car? What are your preferences? Do you prioritize sporty driving over comfort, or the other way around? For me, I prefer my car sporty. Hey guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel, and also hit the bell button up there, wherever it is, just so that you'll be notified whenever we upload a new car review video. Also, tell us in the comment box whether or not you will buy, won't buy, or go try the all-new Volvo S60 T4 R-Design. Till next time.